Hi, I'm David Nation, Managing Director of Dairy Australia. Dairy Australia launching a new strategy is a really big moment in time for the dairy industry. It's a really big opportunity because it focuses on the things that we can do and do for all dairy farmers and the whole dairy industry to make the biggest difference over the next 5 years. And this has to be the time to do it. This is the time we're coming off the back of an Australian dairy plan that sets out the commitments of the future. We're coming off the back of a dairy plan that spoke to over 1,500 people and really went all around the country, spoke to all parts of the supply chain and said, this is it. We have to drive our profitability and our confidence. And this Dairy Australia strategy is all about speaking directly to that. Our strategy is built on 7 priorities. And our first one is business focused. It's more resilient farm businesses, particularly the market risks and the price risks and the cost risks that go with being a dairy farmer. The next one is attracting and developing great people for dairy. This is the people priority, and it's about new people and new investment coming into the dairy industry and being seen as a great industry to be part of. The third priority is strong community support for dairy. It's about the Australian support for dairy, continuing to see the health and nutrition properties of consuming dairy every day. And it's also about that continuing support that Australians have for dairy farmers that is so strong and so important. And the fourth one is about thriving in a changing environment. We know there's been so much environmental change of late. We know it's challenging to farm in a lot of the conditions we've been through with droughts and bushfires. This is about thriving. The fifth priority is about our markets. It's about success in both domestic and overseas markets, because they're both important to us and they both drive our future. Our sixth priority is something that I'm particularly passionate about. It's about technology and data-enabled dairy farms. It's our technically focused priority, and it's important because we have to get better at flexible and agile feeding systems, and we have to make most of the opportunity that's presented itself in terms of where genetics and data can take our industry forwards. And our final priority, our seventh priority, is about ourselves. It's about how we as Dairy Australia have to continue to become more farmer focused, and it's how we have to continue to push ourselves to be more innovative and responsive as an organisation. We're tremendously proud of what we do as Dairy Australia, and we see what this is the most important things that we can continue to do to drive success.